Hello everyone. In today's video I want to start a new series called Why X Sucks. This video is about why WEP or WEP encryption sucks the way it was implemented and why it is no longer used. Before talking about WEP or RC4, I need to introduce stream ciphers. A stream cipher encrypts data bit by bit, meaning there are no blocks of bits encrypted. And if we take, for example, this message and this key, the way a stream cipher works is by encrypting, meaning XORing, every bit of the message with the bit of the key, resulting in this. We denote the result as C1 and the source message as M1. If I now take a second message, in this case only once, but it doesn't really matter which one, and encrypt it with the same key, I first of all get a different ciphertext, C2. More importantly, however, if I XOR these two ciphertexts and XOR the result again with message M2, remember only once, the result is the original message M1. This is no coincidence. Let me explain. What I did is I XORed the two ciphertexts, which are M1 XOR K, the key, XOR M2 XOR K. The property of XOR is that it cancels itself out when applied twice. You can calculate that for yourself, but for now it is important to note that X XOR K again equals the original X. Applied to our equation here, we see that K is XORed twice, which means it cancels itself out, leaving M1 XOR M2. If I now XOR M2 to M1 XOR M2, the same effect applies. The M2s cancel each other out and the result is the original message M1. Let's now look at how this applies to WEP. WEP uses RC4, which is also a stream cipher, with the aforementioned properties. The way RC4 works is that both communication partners have a pre-shared key that is constant and only known to them. In addition to this key, every time Alice sends a package, she uses an initializing vector together with the PSK to encrypt the message. The problem is that this IV is only 3 bytes in size, meaning that even though it is newly generated with every package, it is bound to repeat itself after every 7 megabytes of data sent. The whole process works as follows. The message alongside the IV is sent to Bob, who can now decrypt it as he knows the PSK and the IV. This is repeated for every package and the IV is changed accordingly. If now an attacker, in our case Mallory, is able to sneak a package into the data stream, a so-called known plaintext attack, and is able to intercept the encrypted version, analogous to our example from before, she now knows M2, the message she was able to sneak into the data stream, and C2, the encrypted M2. She just has to wait until the IV that was used for her package is repeated, which is again bound to happen soon. She can intercept this encrypted message C1 from before, and knowing all three, M2, C2 and C1, she can easily calculate M1 as we've seen before. This attack is the reason why WEP sucks and why it is no longer used, hopefully. Well, that concludes today's video. Thanks for watching. Tell me in the comments which other technologies suck and you want to know why. See you in the next video.